Hello, students. Welcome back to Tuition Masters. And today we are here with Grade 10 CBSE. Next, a very beautiful poem that is How to Tell Wild Animals. So, this poem, a very beautiful poem, a short poem, is written by Caroline Wells. So, she was an American poetess and she has written this very beautiful poem where we are going to understand about some animals, some wild animals, and about their characteristics. Okay, so this is for your grade 10 main book of first flight. Okay, so before starting, what you have to do, hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel right away. So, what we are going to discuss first. First of all, this is a poem, so obviously, yeah, we have to discuss the summary first, right? So, we are going to do the summary, then we're going to do some extract based questions, some question and answers, and a final mind map for your easy reference. We're even going to do the poetic devices also along with this. All right, so poetic devices and all these things you're going to cover it along with it. Okay. So let's start with this beautiful poem. All right. How to tell wild animals. Now, when you understand the title, how to tell wild animals. So the poetess is actually meaning. She means to say that how can we identify wild animals. So in a poetic way, she has written how to tell wild animals. Okay. So see, look over here. An introduction. This is a very humorous story. It's a humorous story that is suggesting some dangerous ways to identify, okay, wild animals. Okay, so we should all read it together, keep a strong and a regular rhythm in it. So let's start with the first stanza. If you ever, if ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Okay, so this is the first stanza. So what is the main keyword? What is the keyword here? Asian lion. So the first stanza is talking about the Asian lion. So how does the poet tells? The poetess is telling that if ever you're going to the jungles, okay, in the eastern side of the world, if you go there and suddenly when you're walking, you are advanced, you see a large and tawny beast, and if he's roaring at you when you're dying, means when you're suffering and you're and he's roaring, so you have to identify this is the Asian lion. I'm going to show you the detailed summary also, do not worry. Okay, so that's the first stanza about the Asian lion. Second one, or if sometime when roaming around, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground. Okay, so with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Alright, so the next stanza, who is the main character? Bengal tiger. So in the second stanza, we are getting to know about the Bengal tiger. Okay, are there any kind of poetic devices here? So before explaining, let's do the poetic devices. First, there is alliteration, roaming round, RR, alliteration is there, correct? Then greets you, greet, greeting is personification. Why? Because a greeting only humans do, right? That's a human quality to greet someone, but they are telling that the tiger will greet you, so that's personification, correct? And if he eats you, he is again the personification only. Why? Because they're telling if he eats you. Now tiger is not a he, it is it. He is for humans, animals is it. So that are the some of the poetic devices. Now let me explain you explanation. What is it? Now they are telling you again in the same jungle, if you do not get a Asian lion, but when you're roaming here and there in the jungle, if there is a noble wild beast, okay, noble as in gentle, a wild beast greets you as in, she wants to say that when it meets you, what is the characteristic? It will have black stripes on it and it will have a yellow ground. So, and if he is eating you, you have to understand that this is the Bengal tiger. Okay, so look at the explanation of these two first. So Asiatic lion, the first one. The poem is the poet's attempt to describe wild animals and their with different features, isn't it? For the Asian lion, Caroline Welch, she is saying that he is large. First, he is a tawny beast, tawny as in yellowish, palish in color, and his roar is fearful and emanates power. Emanates means displays power. And if we are finding ourselves at the mercy of a huge beast just about to attack us with a bone chilling roar, it you have to know that you have met the Asiatic lion. So the poet is trying to tell us the different kind of animals. Okay, and there are different features. So for Asiatic lion, what are the features? Large, tawny, and has a fearful roar. Okay, who is that? Asiatic lion. Okay. Next one, Bengal tiger. If you ever to come across a noble beast which have black stripes on it and a yellowish orange body with the royal nobility, nobility, he's roaming around here and there. So you have to understand that this is the Bengal tiger. Okay. So, how do you remember the tiger in the simplest way? Because he will attack you the same moment he sees you. So, you will always be too late. Okay, so that's what the poet is telling. That as soon as he sees you, he will attack you. That's what the poet is saying. No, just notice if he eats you. Alright. So, Bengal tiger, what are the characteristics? Black stripes, noble, and a yellow orange body. Okay, these are the characteristics given by the Bengal tiger. Okay. Now let's read the third and fourth stanza. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. 12 to no good, to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. So now next one, who is the main character? Leopard. In the next stanza, we are getting to know about the leopard. So if you're moving ahead, okay, and you see a beast, okay, again you see an animal who has spots on it. Spots, peppered means spots are there on the whole body, covered, okay, covered with spots. So he is telling that, sorry, she is telling that when you see a animal with the spots on it, you have to understand that this is a leopard. How? Because it will leap on you, it will jump on you. Okay, and it will do no good to roar with pain. 12 means it will, they want to say. Okay, so if we can, it won't happen anything if you keep on crying with pain, he will attack you and he will leap and leap again. Now, students, can you look over here? Leap. The spelling of leap is what? L-A-A-P, right? Leap. Here it's written L-E-P, L-E-P, leap, right? So actually, this is known as a poetic license. Poetic license is to make the story interesting and rhyming. That's why the sometimes poets can use such incorrect spellings as well. Okay, so any poetic devices here. So here you see we can look over here and leap only. Leap and leap, they both are repeated. So repetition is there. Then L and L, alliteration is also there. Okay, so that is the third stanza. Let's move towards the fourth one. If when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more cares. So, now next one, who is the character here? We have the bear over here. Okay, so the poetess is telling about the bear. So whenever you're moving in your, in a yard or in a forest anywhere, and you see a creature, now, what is the characteristic of the creature? It will hug you. It will hug you very, very hard. The creature will hug you very, very hard. So, what you have to identify, that is a bear. And if you have any doubt that no, it is not a bear or something, so he will give you one more care. Cares as in a loving touch, you can say. A loving touch. That is the meaning of cares. Okay, so that is the about the bear. Okay, any poetic devices? Yes, there is. Here you see, very, 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 very correct. It is repeated. So very, very is the key, the alliteration as well as the repetition. Okay, now let us do the explanation. The leopard, when we talk about the leopard in the third stanza, going forward, the poet says that if you come across a beast who is peppered with blacks, or you see these blacks but they're peppered all over the body, right? So we have to identify he is the leopard who will roar and pounce on you, pounce as in jump on you. Okay, and A leopard's attack, sorry, leopard's attack is sudden and unforgiving. It is unforgiving. It is just sudden. It won't come, okay, let me go, I'm coming on, it will immediately just jump, okay? And your cries, your howling, nothing will stop his attack. If you cry, shout, the leopard won't care, okay? So, what are the features here? Black spots, correct, roaring and pouncing, okay? These are the main three words for the leopard. Next comes the bear. In the fourth stanza, poetess is telling about the bear. So if you receive a tight, warm hug or two hugs from an animal, know that you have met the bear. A bear is the one who will hug and show some, loving touch towards you. But these hugs are just to confuse you, because bears are known to kill their prey by hugging them tight. Here you see it's written, right? Very, very hard. It's not like very touch, oh, you're human, you're so good. No, a bear will hug you so tight that you will die out of suffocation. So that is the thing. It's not a, oh, bear is hugging, I'll also. No, you have to run for your life. Okay. So what are the characteristics of bear? It will give a warm hug. All right, that's the only thing. Now let's move to the last two stanzas of this poem, okay? So that is, though to distinguish beasts of prey a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyenas. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Now in this stanza, in the fifth stanza, we actually have two characters. First is the hyena, next is the crocodile. So, the poetess is telling that to differentiate between the different kinds of animals. What is there to differentiate between the animal? What will happen? A novice but non-plus. Novice is what? Novice is like a, what we can say, new person to a job, new to some work, okay, new to the work or some job, that is novice. Might non-plus. Non-plus means get confused. So that means they're telling that to distinguish these many types of animals who may hunt the prey, okay, so even a new person to work will get confused. And for they are talking about crocodile. Crocodile you always may tell from the hyenas. So you can differentiate between hyena and crocodile. How? Hyenas, they will come with a merry smile. Hyena, if you want to identify, they will have a very merry smile. Okay, but if they're weeping, if they're crying, they have tears. So they are the crocodiles. Okay, so what are the any poetic devices? Yes, smiles and weep. These two are what? These two are personification. Correct. Only we humans can smile and weep, right? That's a human quality. So personification is the answer. Okay. Poetic device. Now moving to the last stanza. A true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, there's the chameleon you see. So in the end, Caroline Welch is telling about the last animal, that is an insect, you can say, chameleon. So chameleon, it can change its colors, right? It can camouflage. You have studied in science. So she says that chameleon is a small thing, okay, lizard kind of thing. Okay, it looks like a lizard, right? It do not have any ears, no wings, and if there is nothing on the tree, why is it the chameleon? Because if there is nothing, maybe the chameleon is camouflaging by changing its color. So this the chameleon. So what is the meaning of this? This means it is the chameleon, you see, a short form. Okay, so this is your last stanza of the poem. So let's quickly do the explanation, and then I'll give you the rhyme scheme also. So first one, in the fifth stanza, we get to know about the hyenas and crocodiles. So hyena, crocodile, both of them are very difficult to recognize. Why? The poet is telling that because hyenas must be careful of, because they are deceptive. Deceptive means they can easily trick you. Okay, they can even kill you with weird smile. They will make smiles and cute faces, but then eventually kill you. So with a smile is the hyena, but crocodiles are no less scary because they pretend to weep. Weep as in they pretend to cry before killing their victim. Now that tears are not true, because we say right, crocodile tears, right? So before killing their prey, their victims, they pretend that we are crying, we are sad, and that is the way to identify crocodiles. And hyenas are who? Hyenas, they keep on smiling. Fifth stanza. The last one, chameleon. The last animal the poet talks about is a small lizard like animal, correct? Who is chameleon? No ears, no wings, but one special feature that it can change its color. Okay, wherever it is, it can change its color by camouflaging, correct? So reader may think that they're just seeing the tree, but actually there will be a chameleon also who had turned in the color of the tree. So that's the main mystery and the, very strange thing in that tiny creature. Okay, so with this you have completed with the poem. So how many animals we studied? We studied about the lion, then tiger, then leopard, a bear, a hyena, a crocodile, and a chameleon. These are the animals we studied. Now let's do the poetic device, sorry, the rhyme scheme of the poem. Okay, so first one, chance, give it a. Chance east not matching, so B. Chance advance matching, so again a. East beast matching, so B. Then dine is not matching with anyone, C. Dine line, it's matching, so A B C C. That is the rhyme scheme of the poem. What is it? A B C C. This is the rhyme scheme of the poem. Okay, so now students, let's move towards solving some very important questions, extract based and subjective questions also. So let's start. So there is an extract given to you about the Asian lion, the first one. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it's the Asian lion. Okay, so the what is the extract talking about? So yeah, this is the question and answer. Okay, so what this extract tell you about Asia? Okay, Asia. They're talking about the Asian lion, no? Asian lion means it's located in Asia. So what happens in Asia exactly? It is in west, it is in south, or it is in east or north. So obviously the answer will be east, where it's given it to jungles in the east. They have clearly mentioned the jungles in the east, so obviously Asia is in the eastern side. Next one, what does advance mean? Yes, even I explained it. If there should to you advance, advance means to move ahead. To come in front of someone. So the correct answer will be move towards something or someone. You're moving. The Asian lion will come towards you. So that is the right answer. Next one, large and tawny. I explained you in the explanation also. Large we know it can be written as huge, and tawny. The meaning of tawny is yellowish in color. So huge and tawny can be replaced instead of large and tawny. Okay, sorry, huge and yellowish. Now let's do some extract based questions. What famous saying is associated with the crocodile and why? So you might have heard a very famous, saying that you are having crocodile tears. Correct? This is a very famous thing. Crocodile tears. Crocodile tears means the fake tears. When a human is not exactly meaning, okay, no, not exactly, meaning to cry, but still he's just showing that, oh my god, I'm sad, I'm crying. Those are known as crocodile tears. Why? Because crocodile also do that to deceive, to trick their prey. So as the poet mentioned, it is believed that crocodiles, they pretend that they are crying while devouring their prey. Devouring as in they're attracting the prey towards them. They're attracting the devouring the prey, but they feel no remorse about it. They did not devour as in they attract and then eat it. They feel no remorse. Remorse as in regret. They do not regret it because that's their main motto. It's like we will cry, they will come and we will eat them. So they do not regret about it. So this has led to the famous saying shedding crocodile tears. Means, crocodile tears. If a person is not guilty about something, but still he's just crying for no reason. So you will say that he's shedding crocodile tears. Correct? He's having crocodile tears. So that is the meaning that it is a fake tear, okay, or fake being upset to get someone's attraction for some ulterior motive. So for something else you want attraction, you're simply crying so that everyone comes to you. That is crocodile tears. Okay, application based question. Next, what does the poet say about the two big cats? In the poem, what are the two big cats? We have the tiger, correct? Tiger in the second stanza and the leopard in the third stanza. So, what does the poet says? Tiger, it has the Royal Bengal tiger. It is a noble beast, noble, black stripes, and what else? The orange yellowish body. So Bengal tiger has no, it is a noble animal, it has black stripes on it, and it is orange and yellowish in color, the body. Okay, it is not royal. It is royal not just in the way it looks, but also in the way it roars, hunts, and even walks. So that walk of the tiger is royal and noble. Okay, second one is the leopard. It is a big cat. Okay, cat, I said you in that previous chapter. Remember, we studied the poem Tiger in the Zoo, right? In that also I said you that tiger, leopards, they are the, a superior species of cats only. So they are telling that leopard, it is peppered with black spots. Okay, and it is powerful and very terrifying. It is a merciless predator. If you're shouting, crying out of pain, but still it won't leave you out of pain. And once caught by a leopard, there is no chance of coming out from that. Okay, so that is the thing said by the poet. Next, the last question, important question. This is, the poet has established that every animal is unique. What is the unique about each animal? Now I'll explain this in short. You can read this. Well, how? Why did the poet have said that all the animals are unique? First, it mentioned the lion, which is what we can say. Now, even every human beings are different from each other, right? You might be good in something. Your looks are different. Even your friends' looks are different. You both are not the same, right? Every human being is different. Similarly, all the animals are also different. They do not have the same features. For example, we can say that Asiatic lion, it is brownish in color. It lives in the eastern jungles, and its roar is very loud to terrorize the whole, entire jungle. So that is for the lion. For the Bengal tiger, it has black strips. It is a noble creature. Correct. It's a noble creature with black stripes on it. Next, now Bengal tiger has black stripes on it. Now, is it similar to the lion? No. So again, they are unique. Leopard, it has spots all over its body. Any other animal have spots amongst them? No. Right? And it is famous for its agility, speed, and its ruthless nature. Leopard. Next, the bear. Bear are known from their warm and fatal hugs. Why? They hug the prey so hard that they eventually die. And these hugs deceive the humans. Deceive means trick the human beings, right? Next, other animal like hyenas and crocodiles. They are also deceiving creatures. Why? Hyenas pretend to smile that they are uh, they are smiling. Oh, sorry. They pretend that they are smiling, but actually, what happens? They are just trying to attract you towards them, and then they will eat you. Correct. A crocodile. They pretend that they're weeping, they're crying. Crocodile tears. Correct. And when someone comes, they wait for a weak moment and they attract their prey and attack on them and kill them. Okay. In the last, the poet talks about the chameleon, which is a small insect, a small creature, but the most it has the very unique feature of changing its color as per the surroundings. So that is why we can say that the poet says that each and every animal are different from each other. Okay, so with this we have completed. I'll quickly show you the whole mind map, the themes: animal behavior, human behavior, humor is there, then wilderness and natural beauty. These are the themes. Rhyme scheme, I said you ABABCC. Okay, and there is poetic liberty, also poetic license. Why? Because some words like this, it is, right, then all those words are little lep, right, leap, it's written as lep. So those words are spelled wrong in order to make them right. So that's correct. Main idea is to tell how the animals are ferocious, means angry, and how dangerous they can be in a very fun way. Correct. Then imageries, you like animals are moving here and there, you can imagine that crocodile is there, right? And all the poetics, like poetic license, I said you, alliteration I showed you, enjambment is there, like the It is a one, or you can write it in the form of a story also, right? Enjambment, and then consonants and assonance. Okay, so these are some poetic devices. Apart from that, there's metaphor and all also, which I showed you. So with that, students, we have completed with the today's session. Thank you so much, and we have completed this very small and beautiful poem, that is how to tell wild animals. Next poem is more fun than this, that is the ball poem. So in the next session we're going to study about the ball poem also, right? So till then, make sure to like this video, share the reference, and subscribe to the channel right away if you did not do it till now. We will be coming up with more exciting videos like this one, so make sure to stay subscribed and tuned. I'll see you very soon. Till then, take care and goodbye. Thank you so much.